First tonight, South Australia's cemetery scandal. The heartbroken families locked out from visiting loved ones. Now, it's in an outback town which has a special place in our history and culture. But as Hendrik Gout reports, families can't pay their respects to their dearly departed because private landholders have banned public access to the site.
This is Australia's loneliest cemetery. To get here, you need to leave the bitumen, take the road less travelled, through Tinkalina Station, over the Maldorki Ranges, to the forgotten ruins of Radium Hill.
Two of my brothers are buried there.
My parents are there. Kevin and I would like to be buried there too.
But it's a cemetery with a grave future. It seems strange that there is a gazetted cemetery in South Australia that's closed to the public.
I can't understand that happening.
Radium Hill, southwest of Broken Hill, far outback in outback South Australia, the first radium and uranium mine in Australia. Once home to 1,000 people, it had its own power station, hospital, post office, 2 schools and air service. And in this arid country, the miracle of piped water and an Olympic-sized pool built by volunteers. Kevin Karkoski grew up at Radium Hill and is president of the Radium Hill Historical Association.
We feel part of it, and the group feels part of that area.
The mine closed in 1961, the last ore train. Hundreds waved away by those who would then go themselves, their houses dismantled and trucked away.
Up in the Riverland, Glossop, down in Tailem Bend, there's a few. They went to places all over the state.
The land became a sheep station, Maldorki, and Radium Hill fell into ruin, the famous swimming pool today. Over Easter, the Radium Hill Historical Association holds an annual reunion here. Some of the 117 babies born here went to school, now grown up with their own children.
And so it's the children and sometimes the grandchildren, great-grandchildren that come.
We have somebody from overseas coming all the way back, say from Scotland, Germany.
Up to 400 people come, some to renew the wedding vows they first made here, as June and Kevin Kokoski did 60 years ago. What do you remember about the wedding day?
I remember it was a very hot day.
105.
Yes.
The association has built an interpretive trail, hundreds of hours' work, toilets and facilities. But in a shock move, Maldorki Station pastoralist Maurice Francis and his sons, with a land holding of 1,700 square kilometres, have just announced that they don't want the Historical Association on their property. They argue city folk don't have tourists tramping through their backyard, so he's banned them from holding next Easter's reunion on his pastoral lease. And nearby Tinkalina Station has just barred public access on its private road, the only feasible way in.
It would be very sad.
It's our sacred site.
Yes.
Told they must never again come to Radium Hill, no more ceremonies at the cemetery. The family headstone is still in place, always remembered. And Radium Hill and its history and memories, the desert will take that back again.
It's very hard to accept, quite frankly.